Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, Minsu. Hello, Cry. Hello, gamers. Hello, Gunpowder Army. Hello. Hello, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well. I'm gonna get Spotify up. We're gonna enjoy some music. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing splendidly. There we go. What is up? It's the thing. It is up. Anyway, hello everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I know, I've been missing for the last couple of days. Uh-oh. Damn it. I could have sworn I just heard somebody yelling. Hold on. I'm Corbin, I just changed it. Yes, I did see that. Do I feel better now? Absolutely not, but there's nothing I can do about that. Just gonna do... yeah, no, I mean, for the most part. Hello, Steven. So, I'll quickly explain a little bit. As I've kind of put this before, this is not my job. I do this more for fun. So, when I have to stop doing one of the things that, you know, come into real life, stream's usually going to be one of the things that I'll, like, push to the side for a bit, just because I can't put 100% into it, especially if, like, this isn't my job. So I have to make sure that certain things have the priority, and those things took priority. And that's all it was, and it just... I'm not perfect, I never will pretend to be, so... That's all. Hello, Beret, how are you doing today? Am I going through a late emo phase? No. No, Minsu. Minsu, I have horrible... Let's put it like this. I have horrible self-esteem, always have, probably always will be, and that's totally fine. But, work just got a little too stressful, so I had to focus on that. That's all it really is. But hello, how are you doing? They usually start at 13 or older. Yeah, no, I promise you, I'm good. It's not one of those things. Also, it's a really weird way of also saying, like, do you have depression? Because, like, the other answer would be that, and it's very possible. But... I don't know. Yeah, no, just life got in the way. Stream has to take the gap for it, and stress will just overwhelm somebody if you just let it go on. Okay, sorry for asking. You're fine, Minsu. Stress will just take over if you let it, so I try my best not to let it. It's kind of the best way I can explain it. Okay. We're gonna go clean up the farm that I was building the other day. We're gonna try and work on it. If we can get anything else for it. I don't know if we'll get very far with it. We will see. Gotta leave it 7 so I can stay till. No worries. It is 7 o'clock now for me. I'm probably not going to be live for too long today. Mix of I just at the moment don't have the luxury to stay alive forever today. Tomorrow is my grandfather's birthday, and we're spending most of the day with him, so... Yeah, it starts at 7 in the morning when he gets up. So that's fun. Hello, Tra, how are you doing today? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. But hello, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Imagine saying proper greetings. I mean, I try. It's fine. They can say hello however they want. Hello, ramen guy, how are you doing? Made pumpkin pie into a crop fertilizer. Interesting. I said happy birthday. I will try. Okay, we're going to redo a lot of the walls and stuff here. We're going to make this place just pretty now. So I used the polished diorite for the floor because I just think it looks better. We're going to eventually swap these two with it. think I might still have some materials in one of them. I'm gonna break that, put that back where that belongs. In you, actually. Hello, Ryan. Guess who it is? Dexter? I don't know. I've never watched the show. Never watched Dexter. And just like that, everyone's leaving me because I don't watch good things. Bro, I am Dexter. Cool. I still never watched the show, so I wouldn't have known that anyway. I'm sorry. Unless you're talking about, you know, Dexter's Laboratory. I mean, I watched that one. Your name is Dexter. So you're not a serial killer? Well, welcome in, Dexter. I will try to remember that. Okay. I think... I'm trying to think what we want to use it for this. I am partial to nether brick. So can I be a mod? Absolutely not. Sorry. You just came into stream, so no. The people who are my mods are people who I've known for a long time, or people who have been around for a long while. Oh, my horse didn't die. That's useful. I thought he was going to explode. Okay. When can I be mod? As I've said before, you have to be around for a very long time. A lot of the people who have gotten mod I've known for over a decade, so think about it like that. How plot relevant are you on this hardcore world? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by plot relevant at this point? I'm asking because it's scripted. It is not scripted. It's not scripted. It's just hardcore. I only have one thing going on for it. I've been here so long, but you forgot me. I'll humor you for a second. Your account was made this year, so I'm gonna say I don't know who you are. I remember. I'm happy you do. The account you're on is only about 2 months old. Sorry, 2 months and a couple of days, so. And you can find that all very quickly, anybody. You can look up when somebody's account was made very quickly. Well, on the other side of that, I must not know you too well because you didn't stick around to keep talking. My brother made this account. I'm just saying. Look, I'll take the blame there and say I'm the one who doesn't know. I'm fine with that. Skeleton wore armor because of the script? Yeah, I wish. I wish I could say that it was all scripted. I don't. Supposed to walk forward. If this was truly scripted, you'd have walked forward. Okay. Hello, the entire world is scripted. I wish. I wish. I really do wish sometimes that I did more scripted stuff for things. I've got one in the works. That's it. Until the other one gets started, I've only got one. What do I say? I don't know. How mad would you be if you lost your world? I know that a lot of people want me to say that I'd be devastated and I'd be angry. The problem is, I don't know how angry I'd be. I've had it for so long that it doesn't really bug me that much. It's just a world I play on, and I'd probably just start a new one. I guess it would depend on how I die, is how mad I would be. If I die to something stupid that I totally could have avoided, like if I truthfully... Here's like an example. If I left my totems, put my totems in my inventory, took off my armor, jumped forgetting that I wasn't wearing my armor and stuff, and then just straight up missed the water bucket, okay. That's on me, but I can tell you I'm much quicker to just quickly swap a totem into my other hand. It's literally would be like if I self-did it, like took the totems out of my hand, took my armor off, and then did something stupid. I'd be more mad at myself because it was probably a show of skill and I failed it. Even though I could probably do it 10 times, like 10 times out of 11. But that one would be enough. If I die to something like a bug, that might be the only way that I ever give myself back my world, which I've never had to do, but it has... I've almost died to bugs, is how I'll say it. I've not died to any, but I've almost died. I've popped many totems on bugs. I know that. Do a water bucket clutch. Ta-da. Do the dream boat clutch? Can't do that, I'm not on a server. Hello, Wyan, how are you doing today? What am I doing? We're playing hardcore. I'm going to be working a little bit on my auto farm. It's just a small little farm, because don't really need too much when it's just one person. Hello, Bane, how are you doing today? Yeah, I'm not on a server, so there's a different tick rate that I run on. For those of you who don't know that, that is true. There's a different tick rate per server versus single player, so... The only time I can reliably boat clutch is when I'm on a server. I have not gotten good enough at doing it in single player, and I'm afraid to learn it in single player. Mainly because if I get the timing right there, it may not work the same on servers, and I'll just die to that. Sorry for not being... Lately I was sick. No worries, Baines. Take your time. Rest. No one is going to be upset. Understand. Life gets in the way. Always is. Okay. I'm debating on what material we want to use. Oh, I didn't put on my elytra. I like using nether brick as one of my main building components, but I'm kind of debating on using either maybe deep slate or blackstone. I've always liked the way blackstone looked for walls, and as I am building underground, it might look nice. The other answer is I could go and get a bunch of trial stuff. Kind of don't know which one would be better. I don't really want to use the red nether brick, but it's an... I guess we'll check. We'll quickly... You know what? Where do I want to use... I don't think that's a good idea. Alright. Let's go put a few down there and go see which ones I like more. It's your dad's birthday today? Well, happy birthday, Dexter's dad. Up. Alright. Do a little set of each. Bad for him? I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. That's annoying, too. That's annoying. Anyway. Okay. Which one do I like more? I think I like the deep slate. I think it matches better. Hello, Zephyang. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Kind of liking the idea of using the red for corners and then using the deep slate around everything else. I think that might actually be a good way of doing this. Okay. Do I want to leave the red here? I don't know. There we go. I'll do one side with it fully, and then I'll do another side with it and see how I like it. I love it as like an accent piece, but everything else kind of just on the fence about. All right. I prefer this. Yeah, I think the little splash of color is better. Love Minecraft. Hello, Emmett. How are you doing today? I play a lot of this game, so I better like the game. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Right. Quickly get these in place. Should probably get all these carrots that I knew dropped. There we go. Doing fine playing too much Formula 1. That's okay. There's no problem with playing a game a lot. Especially if you're enjoying it. That's all that matters. Why does my soap say acid? Probably because it's not soap. It's not too bad. I don't care if it shit for the second. Hello, White Gorilla. How are you doing today? Welcome in. There we go. Yeah, no, let's... Good, how am I doing today? I've been better, but I'm doing okay. Oh no, no torches. So I moved the torch. Cool. Again, forgot to put it there. Let's quickly set these up. Set they're in the right spots. There we go. Ooh. Oh no, I need more seeds in there. Hello, Chris. How are you doing today? I'm gonna send someone the bar of soap that uses acid. Interesting. I don't know if that's a good idea. I gotta go grab the extra stuff in a second. Hold on. Good and you? I'm doing okay. I'm just kind of thriving here. Thriving all in my own. Just doing what I do. Okay. What do I not need? Stone, but... I went the wrong way. Do I watch Formula 1? I used to watch it more when I was younger. I haven't really watched it since. Sorry, I didn't see that until now, Zeph Yang. Yeah, I used to watch it, but not really as much now. Plot relevancy, I forgot. No, it's not. This is not it. I would love to see somebody script a hardcore world. Like, how bad at Minecraft do you have to be to script hardcore? Like, it'd be one thing if, like, you were making a video series on just, like, a UHC with people. Like, that would be one thing. It's another one, like, you're just straight up scripting hardcore. I don't understand that one. Some pretty plot relevant. You're gonna give me, like, a complex. Maybe your cousin? I don't know. Hello, Creeper Spy. How are you doing today? Sorry, I didn't see the message. Hello, welcome in. Buy me Minecraft, that's how you say it? No, sorry. That's not the nice way of saying it. You should ask. You should ask them to buy you Minecraft. Don't just tell people. An apartment complex? Sure. Sure. We're 20 minutes in and I've already lost the plot. We're so back. Ah, we're so back. Okay. I need more deep slate bricks. Luckily, I know there's a ton. Do I have any that I could use here first? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna go grab it. Oh no, I fell. Damn, I needed to start. It's fine, I'll just use this. Man, I should have emptied my fucking inventory. Can I please have Minecraft? Yeah, that's a nice way of asking. Ask them if they can get you the game. I mean, the easiest way is just to ask, hey, can I please get Minecraft, and see what they say. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not smart. Yeah, it'll be fine. Actually, I still need you. Okay. Hello, Zero. How are you doing today? How am I doing? I mean, I'm alive. That much I got. Just vibing today. On a Minecraft server and I lost everything because a zombie killed me and it all despawned. That doesn't make you a loser, first of all. Look, Minsu, the best thing you can do is learn how to play the game. It does not mean that you don't know, and it doesn't mean that you're bad. It's part of the reason I keep saying that hardcore is not a hard game, because I've spent so long playing it that, to me, it's not hard anymore. Like, I'm sitting here playing hardcore for you all, and the only thoughts that come through my head are, like, they're never like, am I gonna die? Not because I'm confident, because I know the game well enough that I know what will kill me and what won't. Well, you get full netherite. So? Anybody can get caught out by something when they don't want to be. Like, truthfully, it's just because you have good armor does not mean you're immune to everything. That's like a huge issue that a lot of hardcore players have, is that they'll get super good armor, and then they'll just forget how to basically play the game. Like, my big thing is, I always say it. Once I have my armor, I'm set. I'm good. Hello, Vienna. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm the only one watching besides one other. It's alright. If everybody shows up, if nobody shows up, I will never be upset. Like I said, this is for fun. Not just this for fun, this is for those people who, you know, truthfully feel that they, you know, need a place to go, that they need a place to unwind. That's what I'm here for. I'm only here to entertain. I know how hard it can be some days, so I always try to make sure that people know that they have a safe space here that they can come to. That doesn't mean that they have to if they are, you know... Doesn't mean that they have to, and it doesn't mean that I expect people to. I'm just here to enjoy making the things that I enjoy, and I just hope that you guys enjoy it while I'm doing it. I've had people tell me that they don't like what I'm playing. I've had people flat out tell me to just play something else, and I'm like, yeah, I would love to, but people don't want to see it. And I'm here to make you know, everybody else a little more happier than me. Okay. So this is going to be the part that's going to annoy me. Set it all off. So for the sake, I'm just going to let it all spill. No? Hello? Oh, interesting. What do we use the gunpowder for? The gunpowder is a currency system that will let you get a bunch of things, so. So if I turn you off now, should start dropping. I just gotta make sure the system still works. Yup. Unfortunate, but it does work, which is all I care about. I gotta go replant everything, but that's okay. Yeah, it's for Discord, shop, merch. Well, the merch is completely separate now. The merch doesn't even go through that one anymore. Needed that fixed. What do you think about the... I don't know what that is. Hello, Veki. How are you doing? I have no idea what that is, so I'm gonna say no comment on it. I'm a little bit on the dumb side when it comes to certain things. Yeah, merch is now a different link. It no longer uses gunpowder. It was never supposed to use gunpowder, but making it work with gunpowder was the easiest way I could do it with the system in its original yeah. That. Words. Get where I'm going with this, but yeah. Yeah, sorry, I wish I was a little more smart, but I'm not. And usually because we try to keep, like, politics and stuff away from stream, I don't really look at a lot of things when I see controversy. I usually just assume they could be political and then kind of just go from there. Not saying that one is either, just I don't know much about it, and usually things like that I don't bring up a lot, so. Gotta go, hope you have a good stream. Thank you, Cry. Have a good one. Your mini PC goal has been reset? Oh. That's unfortunate, Zero. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I do eventually have to go through and do all of those, but that's kind of easy. I think that's where I'm going to use the black nether brick. That would look good. We'll see. I can't wait till I get to build on my new project, and it's going to look almost identical to this. I'm going to send something on Discord, the acid soap thing. I use the acid as soap. Interesting. That's an option. I'm vibing on the music. I'm sorry, guys. I should really be talking more, but I'm just vibing. Anything to get through it. So, I'll quickly talk about something, although nobody cares. Chat, be ready. You can call me a nerd. I don't care. So, if you guys didn't know, Nintendo finally did the thing they said they were going to do. Which was release one of the Pokemon games from the GameCube on the Switch 2. And I'm very happy about this. As it is objective... My dumbass didn't do it in the right order. Because it is my favorite Pokemon game. I pressed the wrong key, which is fine. So I'm excited. Just saying. I'm excited. Now, I will not pretend that it is a good game. It's just my favorite. So, ever since it has come out, at least once a night I've been playing the game, and I miss the game so much. I miss playing it so much. I made the joke to one of my friends, because I was like, yeah, it's as beautiful as the day they tried to take it away from me. And he's like, what do you mean they tried to take it away from you? I'm like, oh, my GameCube broke, so I had to fix my GameCube. Because, like, I refused. Hello, Isaiah. Hey, Isaiah. I got a question for you. Can you use exclamation point gunpowder for me? What game? Pokemon Gale of Darkness. I'm sorry, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Hello, Harry John. How are you doing? How are you doing? Alright. I'm just making sure, Isaiah. Because you joined when I wasn't streaming, so I was making sure that it actually even took your points and stuff. Because I knew you were trying to get access to the Discord, so I wanted to make sure you actually got access. Because normally when people aren't able to get in immediately, I give them back their points. I want to make sure that you didn't get in and still have the extra points. That's all. Alright. I just gotta get, if I can make red nether brick. Half slabs, which I don't think you can. I'll try anyway. Oh, you can. Cool. Fine. I'll just keep replanting it. I don't really care. I'm just making sure that I didn't make make a mistake with everything. That's all. Well, congratulations, Isaiah. You're now in the Discord. I hope it's everything and yet nothing of what you expected of it. It's just a Discord server where sometimes I hang out with people. It's really what it is. It's such a waste. Yeah, no, nothing's wrong. I was just making sure I didn't make a mistake, that's all. Alright, cool. Okay. And down here and in there, we'll use the black nether brick. Is this Skywars or Skyblock? Neither. Neither. Hello, Gash Bacon. How are you doing today? Welcome in. This isn't even Hypixel. Hello, LOL Gaming. How are you doing today? Welcome in. You know, this is just straight up survival. You know, I have considered doing Skyblock and stuff like that, but I don't think there's enough interest in it. I don't think people actually want to see it anymore. Like, I've considered just opening up Skyblock and starting again like I used to, but I just don't think I don't think people actually want to see it, so I always, like, kind of talk myself out of it. I don't need this much. Bane, I cannot stop them. They are an adult. I can't tell anyone what to do. I'm doing fine. How about you? I'm doing alright. Been a rough couple of days, but, you know, stress does wonders for you. Probably re-wall that off. Okay. We are going to quickly I know the moment I break these, it's gonna do it, so I'm just gonna preemptively do this. I don't really want to have to replant everything again, and I know that one of these is gonna have that problem. Yep, there it is. Why did I cover that up entirely? What is wrong with me? I swear, I am just so behind on everything I try to do today. Okay. Now I can do this with no hesitation. Take 2 seconds. If you guys have any questions, please by all means ask. I'll do my best to answer any and all questions. You know, as long as they're appropriate. You have no idea how many people have asked, like, a question, and then I go, yeah, no, and they're like, why won't you answer that? And I'm like, why would I answer this? Just one of those things, you know. It's just interesting questions. So it's not Skyblock or Skywars, not even Hypixel, so I'm going to take a guess and say it's just a normal hardcore. I think you've got it. I think you've got it. Yep. That's exactly it. 887 days. It's not that long. Just a short little day. actually? Kind of vibing on that. Oops. That's right. I gotta be careful. I actually have to be somewhat careful about this. If I do this wrong, everything will break. Start here. Middle. I break every little thing that I've been starting. Did I break it? I don't think so. I think we're good. Hello, Revert. How are you doing? What's happening? I just got here. No worries. We're just playing some hardcore, so. Good. For the sake of it, I know I'm going to be in that back area. When are you going to get a mace? I already have one. I actually did get one somewhat recently. I got very unlucky recently where we weren't able to get one for a while, and now we have one, so that's fun. I think the worst part was, it wasn't even like I wasn't able to get a mace because I didn't want one. It was flat out, I went through multiple chambers before I was able to get one. That's all. Get them all? I did. Now that's my concern. Like we're okay. Is ideal. Yep, we do have a mace. I don't think I have any enchantments and stuff. I knew that was going to happen eventually. Fine. Oh, and I left the trapdoor on the other side for when I have to do maintenance on this thing. Like an idiot. Just for a second, so I can fix this the way I want to. Actually, that's not a bad idea. That'll just go down. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. What am I doing? We're currently just fixing one of my farms. I don't play hardcore with a ton of auto farms usually. So this time around, I kind of decided, screw it, I'll do it, and I'll give it a little more stuff to it. So I'm just making things look a little bit prettier. That's all. We are almost done. We just have to get this up here. No, I was just saying I better have more. Fine, I can deal with having one off. Not hard to put that one back in. Click, and then... Just your luck went the other side of the table, technically. Yeah, in a way. That's usually how it goes whenever I play games like this, sadly. I actually have this very bad luck usually when I play games. Alright, I gotta go down and do that one again. This is the issue with me doing it this way is... Nope. Alright, cool. And then I'm changing you for a half slab of you. Once again, pulling back out my crafting table. Last time, this time. There we go. I personally think you should make an amethyst-looking design to your farm. So I was playing with that. I'll actually, like, say it right now. That was what I was playing with. I used the diorite because I don't use a lot of diorite, andesite, and granite in my build. So I decided for this, like 4.5, 5 years ago, whenever I started this world, that I would use them more. The problem is, I haven't used them, so I'm not very confident using them, so I was using it like this. Now, originally it was just a, like, stone room. And I'm very much more confident building with, I like a lot of nether materials. I think that they're very underused in certain builds. But... Hello, Crimson. I can never say the name correctly. Say Knuckles is the best. Prove me wrong, please. Are we talking about the Sonic character? Because, like, Big the Cat's right there, I'm just saying. He's just, I don't know, but he is really cringe. I don't know how to help you there, Bane. Can't help you there. Yeah, I always loved the idea of, like, red nether brick versus... And this is my normal nether brick. I should make that clear. This is my normal nether brick. I just have a text pack that turns it, like, this dark black color. I think it just makes the nether look way more menacing, so... I think I'm going to start being a Minecraft YouTuber. You enjoy it. I will not tell somebody that it's not worth doing. I always tell them the same thing. If you're going to do it as a job, it's not worth doing. If you want to do it for fun, go for it. If you want to do it as a job, it's an oversaturated market that has simply priced out the main people who would do it. And if you're too young, you'll get destroyed for it. It's like big a lot. See? That's all that matters. You can have a wrong opinion. He literally has the best story. I don't know what you're on about. The guy just wants to go fishing, and a chaos emerald sentient creature keeps finding him and going after him. Say what you want. All the rest go looking for trouble. Big the Cat just goes fishing. I made that joke to somebody, and they were not happy with me. Because, of course they wouldn't be happy with me. I just pointed out that Big the Cat should be the main character. Because unlike every other Sonic character, Big the Cat doesn't go looking for trouble. Sonic, after the first one, goes looking for Eggman. Just saying. So, gonna try it. You do you. All I'm gonna say is, if you're looking to do it as a job, I have been doing content creation on and off for 15 years. The only thing I can say that is just take this with... I'm just some dude on the internet. You don't have to listen to me. If you're aiming to do this as a job, understand two very important things. No matter what you do now, you are not in charge. What do you think is the least underrated character in the Sonic franchise? Omega. Omega deserves damn near all of his love. Hello, Octavian. How are you doing? Can I play? No, this is single-player world. I'm sorry. You're welcome to stick around, though, if you'd like. You're welcome to chat around. We do just like to have a little bit of fun here. No, honestly, Omega deserves almost all the love he gets. Very rarely would I ever say that he's even, like, a super overrated character. His entire art... Oh, I'm getting pegged. That's what this is doing now. Give us a second, guys. Eclipse did game time. Hello, Alexander. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. Metal Sonic is the best character? I disagree entirely, but that's my opinion over yours. This game is so loud and it's not even loading for you. This is hilarious. Okay, hold on. I have to fix this so that it actually shows for you. Oh my god, it's a full screen game, so it's not letting me do it. Hold on. I have to come in here and put it in here, right? Uh-huh. 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 You're missing a game, aren't you? You're missing Peggle. Peggle. Go to Audio. Game. Properties. Add Peggle. Alright. This is Peggle. Please tell me it's gonna load. Come on. Because I have to play Peggle now, and it's not working for some reason, which is annoying. Oh, because you're all the way up here, even though you should be way down here. If this doesn't work, I have to use the other one. I gotta tell you. Working now? I'll watch until the stream ends. I don't know if you'll be here. Oh, well. Alright, well, I'm trying to fix something, game. Get rid of full screen. Main menu. Yes. Okay, there we go. I break things? Not that you break things, that this just broke because it's an old game. It's a very, very, very old game that should not be on this, honestly. Like, flat out, this is just not a game that should be included here. Alright, cool. This is one of our funny alerts. I'll quickly explain it like that. Alright, I'm gonna re-roll the game time thing. Which means we all know Devil Dagger's coming up, so everybody prepare for Devil Dagger. No, Balatro? We get Balatro this time. Oh boy. Come on. Load the game. There it goes. That's fun. That's fun. All heart cards are debuffed. Give me a handful of hearts. Of course, that's my luck. But I'm Garbo at this game. Who's that guy that keeps spamming? Oh, you mean the one that shows up in the one chat on screen, but not on the actual, like, not on YouTube's chat? That's my own account, technically. What it does is it spams the chat so people know what's going on. You know what? Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8. Go with a straight. That should be enough, right? Yeah. What's wrong with Metal Sonic? Like, a genuine question. Is it that he gets put in games at a bad time or something else? Alright. Hello, Kermit. I'll answer it like this first. My reasoning for not liking Metal Sonic is a mix of the games that he's put in, just he doesn't need to be there except for, like, 2. And that's not entirely fair of me to say, and I'll say that's just a personal preference. He's kind of like, almost no consequence depending on what game he's in. Which you could make the argument for a lot of characters in Sonic, which is kind of why I'm saying it's not a fully fair thing to say about him specifically. The other one is, he is one of those people that I say is overrated for Sonic lovers. I get why. But I also stand by saying that he's one of those ones that he's overloved for what he realistically is. It's like if I had said, like, I've had this conversation before with other people. Shadow is one of those characters. Sure, blind full house, let's go. Cool. I can quit now. That was the ante. That's all I needed to do was get to round 2. Or get to ante 3. I'm just gonna stop. I'm not getting past that. Great, we're just not gonna care. We're just gonna go, move back to the game. The other problem is, Metal Sonic's one of those characters where he's so overloved and so overused that his gimmick of him even showing up in, like, the movie next seems like it should have happened sooner because of how much fans love him. The best way I can explain it is, he's such a unique character in a way that he's literally just built to be better Sonic. But that already existed with Shadow. So it's kind of one of those things getting a bit late. I'm going to go to sleep now. Goodbye. Goodbye, Gosh Bacon. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. It means a lot. I guess that's the easiest way of explaining it is, we already got a, air quote, better Sonic with Shadow, and Shadow is not better Sonic. But Shadow has so much more going for him than he's just... Like, the problem with Metal Sonic is, he's supposed to be better Sonic, faster Sonic, and he's robot made by Robotnik. Great. What do you think about Sonic Unleashed? Not my favorite of the franchise. I've played Unleashed. That's what I'll say. I most certainly would say that Unleashed is not one of my favorite games. It's a game I've played. Hello, 5B. How are you doing today? Welcome in. I've definitely played worse Sonic games than Unleashed, but I don't love Unleashed. It's not my favorite. I will say my favorite Sonic game is Sonic... oh my god, I just lost the name. Sonic Adventures 2, because I have such fond memories of it as a kid. Other than that, I played a lot of Sonic Mania, and I like them all, so... I don't think there's a Sonic game that I've played that I truthfully disliked. I didn't love 06, but I didn't hate 06. 06 has problems, but it's kind of in a lovable way. Hello, Sir Noob. Can I play some Minecraft with you? Not today. We are currently playing on a single-player world, but you're welcome to stick around if you want and see if you like the stuff we do. Hello, Velicity. How are you doing today? Welcome in. It's just in Spyro, Bane. It's just in Spyro. Because of the forms like Metal Madness, Neo Metal, Kai Metal, and Shadow is supposed to be the ultimate life form, not the better Sonic. Shadow thinks that Sonic is disgusting. Sure, but the point is, he's meant to be a better version of Sonic. Here's the whole point. If he was meant to be the ultimate life form, he wouldn't have been in the form of, in a form similar to Sonic in this case. Metal Sonic is meant to be an upgraded Sonic, which the issue is Shadow has.
Other boys get a sex change.
Thank you, Inspirobot. Like the issue is, Shadow has a reason to be what he is. I feel like Metal Sonic just being Metal Sonic is good enough. Am I still number 1? No idea, Minsu. I have no idea. I don't know. Like I said, it's all up to opinion here, and the big thing about, like, a bunch of things, like, especially like when it comes to games and stuff. You don't have to like every character in the game. Like, I can tell you right now, out of the main 3, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, I've always liked Tails. But that's because I like the guy that can fly and flies a plane. I think that's super redundant, and I think it's just funny, haha. And then you have, like, the secondary team. Omega is my favorite out of, Omega Rouge Shadow. Because Omega has one of the best stories in Sonic history, in my opinion. Simply because of what he is, and how he hates what he is. When it comes to, the other ones, I watch the show. Cream and Cheese are so funny to me, but they're not good characters. Just flat out, they're not good characters, in my opinion. I just like them from the show. Otherwise, I like Big the Cat, because he's funny. And he just kind of wrong place, right time kind of thing. Like, I won't even go into a lot of it, because, like, my opinions on Sonic should be completely ignored. Flat out, they should be completely ignored. I love Team Chaotix. They have always been my favorite since I was a kid. Vector is one of my favorite characters, period, in Sonic. But I don't talk about it a lot because there's so many people who are like, yeah, but why? I'm like, because I think he's cool. I was a kid when I liked him. I always thought he was cooler than SBO. I kind of liked him more than Charmy. I don't know. I'm not as into Sonic now as I was when I was a kid, but I always liked Vector and stuff. But Cream and Cheese, when they're playable, always fucking broken. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I've had conversations with Reference on many occasions about Sonic because they've played it. And my takes are bad. And I've watched, I think you've played them all, right? Or was that Geo that I was watching? Characters to start with S? Well, probably not, gonna be honest. Geo? Okay. Was it you and me that were shitting on the game then, while Geo was playing? Because Geo was playing Shadow the Hedgehog, I know that. And I know I've seen in that chat at least a few times somebody else be playing it. I think so. Okay. Yeah, see, I remember. I was shitting on the game a lot. Sorry, I came in late, I just woke up. No worries, Lucifer, you're fine. Probably not, if I'm going to be honest with you, because I would honestly say Sonic, Super Sonic is 2 characters, but I know it's just not true. You're welcome to educate me, I'm dumb. I never want to touch Shadow of 5 again? Yeah. Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. Yeah, see, my thing is, you saying that made me go, oh yeah, that's right, Silver's a character that isn't just an OC. Because, I will express it like this. Sonic, Shadow make total sense. Silver is the one that every time I think of Silver, I don't think Silver, I think Blaze. And I know Blaze is canon, and then Silver comes up as like one of those things where it's like, this is somebody's DeviantArt OC, this thing's not real. And I know Silver is. And I know that Silver is important. But my brain has associated Silver and Blaze back and forth with that community because they, like, abused those kind of, character designs, pretty basically. Yeah, what does gunpowder do? Ah, wonderful! So what gunpowder does is it's basically a form of currency that I've made, bringing channel points from Twitch over to you guys on YouTube. So the more you earn, which you earn just by watching stream, it's completely free. You can do different alerts, like you saw on stream how it forced me to play a different game. That's one of the things you could do. We currently have a lottery system which will play any one of my custom alerts. PNG, which will change the little guy you see on the screen here. Change in between different emotions and possibly different versions. And this. And gamer moment. Now, if I talk louder than this, it will blow out your speakers, but if I talk any quieter, I get told I'm scamming, so I have to talk at a somewhat level talking. Here you go, Kermit, you get your gamer moment. We're gonna do a dancey dance because of that. Yeah. The magnification on this game is so wild. Server's cool because he's from the future. I like that he comes from a world of fire. I like that he comes from a hellish world. I think that's funnier. Hello, I love the color purple. A fair thing. Hello, how are you? Got any more than pixels? No. No. Is it silver? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Sir Noob. That's kind of the problem. Here's the thing. I have, like, a basic understanding of Sonic lore. Once you get to, like, Silver and Blaze, you lose me. I know of them, but I kind of kept my brain away from them because I kept putting them to, like, the DeviantArt OCs. And I know that's not true. So, yeah. But like that, Revert, where my game can be completely deep-fried, microphone turned up, you could even end up muting me randomly. There's a bunch of things you can do. My whole body hurts, my left eye is giving out again. That's not good. You should probably go back to bed, Lucifer. Both of them are time travelers who have a hellish world. Let's go. Dance. Alright, there you go. You gotta dance. Yep, but that's what it's used for. Sonic versus some dude named Awsomelego123. Yeah, I don't know if Sonic stands a chance, but that Awsomelego guy kind of sucks. I still haven't found a village. I'm sorry. I found one next to a temple. Actually, I should say in a temple. Hello, me. Hello, Bane. Hello, Luan. How are you doing today? Yeah, see, literally in the temple. I don't want to stay with you, Lucifer. If your body is telling you to rest and take care of it, rest and take care of it. It's not like I won't ever stream again, unless that probably won't happen. Help me. How am I supposed to help you, Bane? Cat in a box. Let's go.
Be embarrassed about your knees.
I understand. My knees are ugly. We've been over this in Spirobot. You don't got to keep making fun of me for it. Changed your profile. It just says Luan for me, so I don't see anything different. I love Spirobot. Me too. Me too. I want to add more of them because I have only so many. I have a bunch that just need to get their voices recorded and then we're good. NPC you talk to? Interesting. I appreciate that you use E for interact, but mine is numpad 5. I'm not memeing with you either. My numpad 5 is my interact in games like Overwatch and other things, because E is my melee in most games. I've beaten the Ender Dragon in hardcore, but I fell into the void. Oh, it's okay, Revert. Ah. Hello, Charles. I would recommend not saying things like that in the chat. We don't want no creeps going after you. That'd be bad. But hello. Give us some wah. Huh? Huh? I hope you're doing okay, Charles, but I wouldn't put your address anywhere on the internet. That's really not very safe. For your own safety, I'd recommend you not do that. Joke, it's random. That's fine. Oh no, I'm not searching it up. I'm just saying. You gotta understand, Charles. I've had like people come into my chat and ask me where I live when I give them like the I'm in the US. They go, yeah, but where? And I'm like, there's a reason you don't go past that, and they don't understand that. Like the next things that they want to say is where they live, and I'm like, please don't do that. So it's not the first time we've had somebody do something like that. Just, you know. Hello, Zach the cat lover. How are you? No, you're good. I just ooh. I mean this with respect. I've had a lot of people in YouTube not know basic, like, internet safety, so I always have to assume that somebody who it may never have came in before will be like, oh, I didn't realize you have enchantments on your tools? Yeah. It's because I have the, oh, what is it called? The non-intrusive one. It's another random place in a different city. It's fine. It's fine. Just what happens. Look, I look at it like this. Happens. I love Minecraft. I also enjoy the game of mine and crafting. Why are creepers green? Are they green beans with legs or not? Nope, they're nowhere near green beans. Completely different genetic makeup. Sorry to spoil that for you. I have 2 backups? What about what, Minsu? You gonna give me Mince Raft? I loved Mince Raft. I'll be honest with you, Craftsmine was also incredible. Hello, Eli Doob, how are you? Flamefrag or Wembu? Don't watch either one. I don't like the new people who make Minecraft content because they all make Minecraft content for people with low attention spans. Ha! No, the honest answer is I don't watch a lot of new ones, mainly because a lot of them make it only for the sake of people with low attention spans, so a lot of them aren't as, I would say, as impressive as some of the old ones are. That being said, there's a lot of the old ones that just don't do it anymore. I never got into Wembu, never got into Flamefrag, so... Dreamer Technoblade? Techno. All day, all night. That's not an argument. Hello, Byte, how are you doing? Technoblade has shown time and time again how skillful he was, and just how good he was at any damn thing he did. He honestly deserved more than what it was. So, there's your answer on there. Thank you for asking a different one instead of just leaving the moment I said, yeah, I don't watch them. Because I've had that happen, too. I had somebody come in, they asked me about Flamefrag. I'm like, I've never heard of them, I never watched them. And they're like, do I think I could beat them in a fight? I'm like, I'm competent with PvP, but I don't know what this guy is. I've heard he's really good, but I've beaten actual people who I know are good at PvP. So, I said, in a fair fight, maybe. Depends on what it is, because I don't use the new combat. Have a good day. You too, Kreisman. Good one. But it was simply on the fact that I said, if I'm going to be honest, if it's 1-to-1 and it's like the same 116 combat, not the mace and everything, maybe. Why do I have 4 legs? Because creepers have 4 legs? Don't know what more to tell you. We just happen to have them. Look, just because we're different doesn't mean that you have to say it like that. Do I prefer baseball or basketball? Hello, WDK. When I was a kid, I used to play baseball. I prefer watching baseball, so I think I'm going to say baseball. Hello, Victor. How are you doing today? Welcome in. How are you all doing today? Happy to see so many people. It's very nice. Nice to see so many new faces. New and old, I should say. So that didn't go off here, but I got a notification on my phone. Thank you, Zach the Cat Lover, for subscribing to the channel. It's supposed to have a thing that goes off on screen. It's supposed to go off on screen. What's my impression in SMPs? Okay. So, I'm going to ask a follow-up question to get an answer on this. Hello, Glay Official. How are you doing today? You should download mods. I make mods. I don't need to download any for now. I do make mods. Thank you for telling me I should download them. The entire point of this hardcore is to prove that you could play the base game perfectly fine without it being a difficult thing. We're almost at day 890. We're almost at 900 days. So, semi-old face? Correct. So, when you ask me about SMPs, are you specifically asking me how I feel about SMPs, or are you asking me what... There it goes. There's the notification that I knew would go off. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah. No worries, Glay. I make mods for fun, so don't you worry. I've had a few people come and tell me that I should download mods to this, and the whole point of this world specifically is I play with mods a lot, so I wanted to slow down and go back to vanilla, and this was my excuse that if I can't beat hardcore in vanilla, then there's no point in playing hardcore in any modded version. But thanks for subscribing, Glay Plays. What type of mods do I make? Usually vanilla plus base mods. So something that can be used to either enhance normal vanilla but not change the game so heavily, or change it just enough to where you could argue, yeah, I could see this being something that Minecraft would add later on. So an example would be, before we got the copper armor and all these other things, I made, when's the next live manhunt? I don't know, Byte. I don't know, we'll see. One of the mods I made is called Awesome Gemstones, which includes energetic copper, calamity ingot, the Valkyrie ingot, and the blood diamond, and they're all upgraded versions of something. Who do I have winning March Madness? I don't know. That's basketball. I'm not as well versed in that anymore. Hello, Vic. How are you doing today? Welcome in. What do you feel about them? Let me finish what I was saying, then I'll get to that. How did I learn to do this? What do you mean, make mods? I've been practicing since before most people here have been playing Minecraft. I've been making mods for almost 13 to 14 years. I did it back in beta. So, yeah. Charles, please don't just post random addresses. Hello, Slayer. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Do I have a cookie? No, I do not have cookie. Is it easier now than then? No. No and yes. Depends on what you mean. Please name tag. What? Okay. I don't know where my name tags went. I had name tags, I don't know where they are. But hello, Snipe Killer, how are you doing today? From a random address, I know. Glay official, if you could keep to English, that would help me a lot. I can't read other languages, I'm dumb. Does it take less time to do it? A bit of both. Easy answer, depends on what it's built in. If it's built in Fabric or NeoForge or whatever. I used Forge and ModLoader for so long that those became muscle memory. NeoForge is very quick for me over Fabric, but it's just because I've been working in an environment very similar for years. I can also get random phone numbers. Don't post phone numbers in chat, I will warn you of that right now. Because I know my mods will probably time you out for that one, because that's really bad. Doxing phone numbers is really bad. Because you could just post a bunch of public addresses, that's one thing, but once you get into phone numbers, it gets really, really weird. Playing for 9 years? I've got over 15. I've been playing since before Alpha and Indev, so. Yeah. Got an SP with my friends, but I got banished because I was accused of stealing loot, but I didn't. I don't know how to help you there. I ain't gonna. I know. I know. Look, I'd rather just say it. Why do creepers explode? Because they're wired that way. They got TNT in the brain. But yeah, I've been making mods for a while now. It just comes down to one mod took me over almost 2 months to make because I was using a tool I've never used before. Another one took me 20 minutes. All depends on what it is. How old am I if you've been playing that one? I'm 26. I'll also say, I don't mind bringing up my age. You guys should not talk age. That's just really bad. Because if you guys are under a certain age, we have to report your account. Just so you know. Hello, the Eve's Music. How are you doing today? Oh, we're so back. Oh my god, what is going on with my chat? Alive? Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I've been playing a very long time. And Slayer, I would love to, but no, this is a single-player world. There's no way for anybody to join this. The duality. The duality of a streamer. You cannot join, Slayer. It is not... I am not playing, I am not playing on Bedrock. You cannot join. This is a single-player Java world. Huh. The duality of a streamer. Oh, there's 3 of them. No, I don't want to make that. It'll take too long. And there it goes. What's your goal in this world? I don't know. Exist. Exist while they troll chat. Well, chat's just in their own little world. I've had the world for 889 days, so... Just, you know, not care. I mean, I play this the same way I play every other version of it. Like, in this point, this is my house. It has been this way for almost 900 days. I have not died. Don't need to. Don't really need much right now, so... All it is. This is disappointing. I know, Slayer. I'm very disappointing. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, Steve's Music. Sorry. You're a streamer. Do you stream the stream of the stream? No. I stream the gameplay of the stream for you to all stream to your faces. You guys are technically the ones streaming the stream of the stream. Okay. Charles, I don't think you know how to read the rules. You gotta go in a 5-minute timeout. The rules say don't spam. I know that's a hard one to follow. Sorry, this isn't every other brain rot channel where you can go and spam it to your heart's content, because I actually like talking to people. Sorry. If I played Minecraft Bed Wars? Many times. Many times. Why do you park in a driveway and drive on a parkway? Simple. Because why not? Because the English language is flawed. Scrolling through YouTube Shorts and ran into your live stream. I'm sorry, Luan. I'm sorry that you had to run into me like that. You're a great Minecraft player. Absolutely. Definitely don't have any problems at all. Definitely don't almost die every time I open the game. Me not caring. Me not caring if I live or die in a hardcore world that has so much time in it. Oh, Bane, it's fine. If I need, I literally can just ping one of my mods. They'll come in and they'll start handling things. Do I have a job? Yep, I'm a programmer. Thank you for subscribing, Sean. It is flawed. Yeah. What's my favorite Minecraft enchant? See, I like that question because it always goes back and forth. I love efficiency. It just makes things easier, makes things go by faster, especially if you're going to be destroying anything. Like hollowing that entire area for me to put the for me to build the little pyramid that I have here. Without efficiency, would have just been miserable. But honestly, I think Silk Touch has grown on me so much more recently. Like, my favorite comes from something that's just not in the base game, so I can't even say it. We're to PvP, survival, mining, and parkour. Let's go. I have to go, sadly. Bye. Goodbye, Revert. Have a good one. I try to. I don't. Here's the problem, Lucifer. Thanks for subscribing to the Slayer. The issue is, I try. Hello, Kenneth. How are you doing today? What am I planning to do next in this hardcore world? I don't know. What is my favorite block in Minecraft? See, the problem is I always say TNT, and I know people think it's like a cop-out, but it's really not. I'm trying to think, like, normal block. I think it might just be, like, mossy stone brick. Always loved using that block. What am I planning to do next? I don't know. So, to basically explain this hardcore world into a more, like, conclusive thing for people, the reason it seems like there's so little done and why there's so much done at the same time is I'm just playing this to prove a point. I started this to prove that hardcore isn't hard. What about deep slate bricks? I don't know. I'm not in love, I'm not against. Best way I can explain that. Wood? Understandable. If you're asking mine, birch wood, I know that that's blasphemy according to the new people, but I've just always preferred it. I don't like a lot of the newer woods besides cherry and the God, I just lost what it is. The new one where you get resin. I just lost the name of the wood. It'll come to me, or someone in chat will answer me. Used for a lot of things, yeah. My question was, if I could give Creeps uppies, would making him explode and or upset him? Probably upset him. He is a little guy. He doesn't like being treated like a little guy, though. Birch isn't that bad. Here's the thing, right? There's a lot of people who dislike Birch, and it's all from a lot of these, like, a lot of the new players who will follow the trend of a YouTuber. We know that because the Glow Squid one, just saying. Second of all, Birch isn't the problem. It's that Birch is so far away from most of the other woods, and now we have a better version of what Birch could have been. But it's the same argument for Dark Oak and Spruce, so. Why do people hate Birch so much? Because a certain YouTuber really does not like it. Pale Oak, thank you. Thank you, Bite. Can't get tools without wood. That's very true. What's the point of gunpowder in this stream? I literally forgot. No worries. Basically, bye Bane, have a good one. Basically what it is it's a channel point system. So I basically brought channel points from Twitch over to YouTube. So it has a bunch of things. You can use ! shop and you can see all the things in it. It's kind of the easiest way of explaining it. It's just a bunch of our alerts and stuff all tied through it so you guys can actually interact with the stream a little more, I would say, fluently. I like Birch, it's one of my favorites, but it's like the answer of like Dark Oak versus Spruce. I don't like Spruce because Dark Oak does it better, but we didn't need a better version of Spruce. Same with Jungle and Acacia, even though they're nowhere near the same, just that's the answer. You join my server tomorrow. I don't know, Slayer. I don't know. If you play on Bedrock, probably not, as I don't play a lot of Bedrock. I mainly play Java, it's what I've been playing for so long. You guys are going to overwhelm the bot with how quickly you guys are doing things.
Woman give you coronavirus.
Don't eat women. They might give you coronavirus. InspiroBot is laying out some inspiration. Hello, Harry the Guy. How are you doing today? Welcome in. No, you cannot join. I'm sorry. This is a single-player world. I can't add anybody. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Slayer. I love InspiroBot. Me too. Hello, Sunset Edits. How are you doing today? Oh, well, I just answered that answer as well. Yeah, this is a single-player world, so no one's able to join today. I'm sorry. Possibly another point. I do like to play on Hypixel and stuff a lot, so you guys are always able to join for that. Unless we have a private party set up for certain things, we usually have it as an open party for people to join. So can I give him uppies? I mean, you're treating him like he's small. I wouldn't treat him like he's small, Lucifer. Any one-play Bedrock? I do not. What's my favorite Minecraft version? I go back and forth on this. I usually say 1.12.2 because that's the last real modded version that I play. Otherwise, I do answer the same way and say 1.14, Pillage and Village. You're filled with inspiration. I was about to say something, I just forgot it. Give me a second. It'll click, it won't, it will, it won't. I will say, I never understood the hate towards, like, one block. The only thing I do is whenever one of my friends gives me... 113 is the aquatic update. Or one of them. What do I feel about life? .121.44. Oh, so you're playing on the snapshots. Yeah, I don't touch the snapshots anymore unless there's something I want to just explore in it. Forget that. I mean, I'll answer it. I don't mind. I'm just trying to think. Can I do 4-block jump? Probably not. Yeah, probably, actually, but... I don't know. Would you rather the old Minecraft or the new Minecraft? I have a series where I'm going back and playing all the old Minecrafts. The next one we do is going to be 1.2.5. So, I've been enjoying old Minecraft a lot more than I want to let on. The problem is I just have to sit down and edit out the streams down to the videos that I want to make. So, if I could mix and match, I'd be happy. There's not really a happy medium, so it's kind of hard to answer with that. To answer the question though, Glay, what do I feel about life? Oh, okay, bye. Have a good one. I'll still answer your question. Lucifer, I did. I said I can't. I only am because he's too little and I can't hug him properly. Yeah, but you're treating him like he's a little guy. That's not a question. That was you telling me. I told you you don't want to treat him like a little guy. That's not a good idea. Hello, Tom the Stickman. How are you doing? Can you find a dog for me? My dog Rookie died 2 days ago. I'll let you pick whichever one you want. Hold on. I'll let you pick whichever one you want. We have plenty to pick from. Hold on. I don't even know if I have any of my name tags handy. I have one name tag handy. We'll do this. We'll do this for you, and only... We'll do this for you once and only once, because I don't normally have that opportunity where I can just do the funny. So we'll do it quickly. And I do know what it's like to lose someone, so... I try not to make a habit of this, only because a lot of people then want something else, but this is a very recent thing, so... How do I get gunpowder? Watching the stream, it's completely free. So you get to pick whichever one you want. I will try to pick the one that you select. But the basic answer to what was asked about life is, you can't stop it, you just have to experience it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but tomorrow is always another day. It can only get better. Any is fine. You get to come out of the hole. Come on. There you go. You can stay guarding all the rest of them. You stand guard for them all. Actually, I'll put you on top. Come on up here. Come on. There you go. How many you kidnapped the wolf? No. I had a bunch of wolves here. Hello, Junior. How are you doing? I had a bunch of wolves that I got from the forest over there. Over there, sorry. And they lived here, and I got tired of them making noise, so I put them in the pit, and then I started breeding them all in there. Why did I kidnap dogs? I didn't. They came here of their own accord. All right, you don't know how to learn a lesson, do you? You gotta spam again? Really? Really? You gotta spam again? All right, Charles, have fun. You have a 24-hour timeout. Apparently 5 minutes didn't get through to you. To answer the question why we're doing this, one, if you spam in the chat, I'll just time you out. The reason I'm going to do that is I like talking to chat. It's very hard when somebody just wants to play around and spam. You can go find somebody else's chat to spam. You can also sit here and try and spam to your heart's content, but I promise you it'll be the same thing. We have that rule for a reason. It is simply so I can actually talk to you guys. I'm sorry I'm not some brain rot YouTuber who's sitting here begging for money. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think that's really what it's worth, though. Seems like you kidnapped them. I mean, you can say whatever you want, Lucifer, but they came here after I tamed them, and I set them down over in that area, and forgot about them. And then one day they were just here. I got tired of it, so I put them in the pit. I hope you have a wonderful day. Well, thank you, Thomas Stickman. Have a good one. Please don't time me out. Well, just don't spam, Slayer, and you're fine. Look, it's literally this simple. If you spam, I have to time you out. Because if I don't do it, my mods will. They know the rules. I'd actually rather have conversations, but the problem is... I'm going to say something I know I'll regret later. There have been a few times where I've had people come in and their entire thing is they're like, I just want to ruin your day. Like, great. I don't care. You're not going to ruin my day. Send you a link. Slayer, you got to get enough gunpowder for it. You can get Discord when you have enough gunpowder. You get gunpowder just by watching, Junior. Hello, Cowrie. How are you doing today? I'm back after a long time. How are you? I'm alive. How are you doing? Hey, brain rot, because it's annoying. I understand why some people do it. Look, I'm not going to pretend. Some people need that constant, the best I can say is that constant go, 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 and that's fine. Much as I hate to say it, that's just what it is. How do I check? Exclamation point, gunpowder. How do I check what? You type into chat exclamation point gunpowder. That is the easiest way, and it'll show your points. Yep, just like that. Oh no, a baby zombie. The ender of all hardcore worlds. Goodbye. No, they're gonna kill me. There you go. Close. Gunpowder, not gunpowder. But you're close. No, stay away. Also, fair warning, if you've checked your gunpowder within a certain amount of time, it will not let you recheck it. There is a 5-minute waiting period on it. Do I have a mace? Yep. Yep, we have a mace. What can I do with gunpowder? Well, you can spend it on different things, such as our super fun alert system, which is completely custom, and there's a bunch of them for you to do. Exclamation point shop, and you can see them all. My keyboard. It's okay. I will say the worst part is I can't check somebody else's gunpowder. That has been an annoyance I'm trying to figure out. Goodbye, Bane. Have a good one. Happy guest name. Mine is Bob. I haven't named mine yet.
Open your heart and let your best friend become your bitch.
You heard InspiroBot, everybody. Hello, Hakeem Craft. If you can use English, it would help me a lot to be able to read it. Yep, there you go. There's just a bunch of little things that can be done. Man, I gotta go through and reorganize everything again. Interesting advice from Inspiro. Hey, I never said he was a good thing. Hello, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm very dumb. I barely can read English, so When will I do Cobblemon again? Eventually, I don't know. I do plan on going back at some point. The main thing is I have to go and fix and update that pack. There were a few more bugs that have come up because of mods updating, so I've got to fix that again. I do eventually want to go back, but it's kind of a mix of things. I know that Eclipse is trying to get a bunch of people forcing. Is this a server? Nope, this is a hardcore world single player. Sorry. We're almost at day 900, though, so... Dating her for 3 weeks now. Well, congratulations, Lucifer. I think I missed that message. I'm gonna be real, I feel like I missed that message. That may have been important. Yeah, I will eventually go back to Cobblemon. I'm not too sure. I don't even know if we're going to be resetting or not, because I know that there's a lot of things that people want added, but if we add them, we have to reset the world, so... You're doing great. I'm trying, Slayer. I'm bad at it. What's up, Kaori? Do I have a server? Not currently. Or at least not one for open use. I have one for a specific use that I'm waiting to get finished and working on. I need to get a hold of 3 people, and then I will finish that all up, hopefully. We're gonna see. I am a new subscriber. Well, thank you. It means a lot. Thank you so much. I'm back. Welcome back, Clay. Friend keeps jumping back and forth into Overwatch. I wonder if his game's just breaking. It means a lot. It means a lot, Hakeem. I know that it may seem like a small thing to all of you, but like I said, I've been doing this on and off for 15 years. I never even thought I'd get anywhere. Put me in your group. But I don't have a group. This is Java. Like, I can't do anything. Can't do anything. I can't put things in the group. Oh, cool. Now he's no longer frozen. Worth it. Load my world again, please. Thank you, Java. Server group? Different entire thing. It's a private thing for something specific. You guys will find out what that is at a later date. Also, it's still not going to work with Bedrock. It is Java only. Do play what, Kaori? What's your RAMs? Enough. Enough. Do I play Rivals? If you're talking... Oh, I see what's happening. So you're saying a banned word. I see. You're saying a banned word. That's what keeps stopping you. I assume that's what it is. How good is my horse? Probably not that good. It's just the first horse I found, and I wanted to save him. I think if I remember correctly, it was like I got struck by lightning, and he was right next to me, so I decided it was important. What is his name? Horse. That's right. I just named him Horse. I mean, he's pretty good. Definitely been worse. My bad. No, you're fine. Alright, so I'll quickly explain why it's a banned word. I got so many people coming in asking me when I'm gonna play Roblox and, you know, why I don't play Roblox. And the problem was, I flat out said, I don't approve of the company, I don't approve of the people behind it, I don't approve of a lot of the things with the game itself. And I don't like certain aspects of the game from a standpoint of, I'm an adult. I shouldn't be playing a game like Roblox because it's a it's meant for kids and that's totally fine. But there is a point to where Roblox is being misused, and that's where I'm going to end that, because I don't want to start arguments. So at some point, I banned a bunch of the way people were getting, like, people would spell it when they're trying not to say the word. So eventually, one of my mods was like, just ban the word outright. Because the answer is, I'm never going to play Roblox. Unless I'm paid way too much money by the company, I'm never going to play Roblox because I don't want to support them. If they change their tune, they fix a bunch of the stuff, and they actually, you know... change what a lot of people have used that game for? Maybe, but at the moment, I can't. If that makes sense. Your PC. Oh shit, yeah, kinda. What's my favorite animal? IRL or in-game? Doing, no one is sleep at 3 AM? I go to sleep. I try, or force myself. How about Terraria? I do play Terraria, not as often as I used to. I used to play Terraria a lot. Playing mobile. 10 FPS. Ooh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Hakeem. Yeah, so to answer your question, Kari, no, I do not play anything Roblox. So if it's, like, Roblox Rivals, Roblox, what the fuck was the... What was the Pokemon? Brick Bronze. I just don't play any of them. It's just me. It's nothing against anybody else, so. Is he fast or horse fast? Kinda. In real life and in game. My time, it's 8:46 p.m. He's anti-animal. I'm just not an animal person. That's the best way of saying it. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. I apologize. I'm not trying to like censor anything. I'd rather explain why over why not. That's all it is. Like I said, you can enjoy the game however you want. Whether I approve of it, whether somebody else approves of it, does not matter. As long as you enjoy it and you're safe on it, I don't care. In real life, I keep saying, oh, resub Jesse Mauve, let's go. Hello, friend. Hi. I think my real life favorite animal is probably going to be like crocodile or alligator. I've just loved them since I was young. In game, the creeper. Because the creeper is not technically a animal, I guess I'll have to change it. Probably in their own right, I would honestly have said the snow golem, iron golem, copper golem, but they're still not animals. Like, we're talking like naturally spawning. Probably honestly, some of the tropical fish. I think that's the easiest one. I love your streams. Thank you, Slayer. It means a lot. Do I do PvP? Sometimes. I can PvP. Let's leave it at that. I don't do it a ton. I can do it, and I'm pretty consistent with it, but that doesn't mean much. This is the issue. When I play on the hardcore world, the worst thing that happens is I will just run around and just talk. How is stream going? It's going, Chris. I'm probably going to be ending stream soon, as I have an early day tomorrow. How do I get Java? You have to buy Java, usually. If you already have... Here's the problem. If you buy Java, you usually get Bedrock, but if you buy Bedrock, you don't get Java, which I think is just criminal. The llamas are cool. If the traders didn't have llamas, I'd agree with you. My only problem with them, I just don't do that. I just don't like that they're with the traders, and the traders just pop, and they're annoying unless you kill them, and then you gotta do everything else. How much I have the cash? I don't know. I think it's like $30, $25? I don't know. Can I mace? Roughly, yes. Answer on that is yes and no. I haven't really had a chance to really practice too much. I think that it's a little too flashy. I think that it's less about I think it's less about being good at the game and more about just being flashy and looking cool when doing the mace combat. That doesn't mean that I don't know how. It's just I have not had a lot of practice because why would I do that? It's kind of me. And that's the easiest and best way of explaining it. I think mace is just really flashy and really cool. But I don't think it shows as much skill because using a wind charge, super cool. Using it, like these guys. Here you go. Yeah, no, you can just go in there. I'll kill your llamas too. I don't care. Alright, never mind. That llama is being handled. Thank you, sir. Any iron to give you? I usually keep iron around here. Guess not this time. You know, I'm weird. It's just some things I'm still old school with, some things I'm like completely up with everything. The mace was just one of those things where when I saw some of the combat in it, I was like, cool, this is super flashy. I get it. They trade nonsense. Sometimes they trade something worth it, but it's like a 9 times out of 10 they're just not helpful. That's all it is. So yes, I can mace. I don't practice it a lot because I don't see the appeal of it. Look, when you need sponge and stuff and you don't feel like going all the way into a into the ocean monuments, it's definitely worth it. But it's also one of those things where they don't trade enough to make it worth it. Come on, let me sleep. Let me sleep so I can end stream. There we go. Well, I hope you guys heard my knuckles pop. That was a wonderful time. Okay, I am going to be ending stream, though, because I do have to get up relatively early in the morning. My grandfather just moved into the new place he's been staying, so we're going to go spend basically all day with him tomorrow. I'm hoping I'll be live tomorrow. I'm not going to say I'm going to for sure. I'm going to hope I am. The goal is to be live tomorrow, but we'll see. Truth or dare? Truth, why not? 5 emeralds for 1 invisibility potion? Oh, no, they rip you off, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying sometimes they have good trades. Why is it not picking my stuff up? I don't know. It depends, Harry. You might be in an area where the ticks are moving out of sync if you're on a server, and if you're on single player, if you're playing Bug Rock, there's 1,000 reasons, who knows. You might have to reload your world, like log out, log back in. No way. Look, some of the things are important because you can get them easier through him. Plus, emeralds aren't exactly a hard thing to come by anymore. They made emeralds really easy to get when they changed the villager trading. This is after me trading a ton of my blocks, too. Say, one of you... Okay, so you two. You need to get put into here because you're just for coral. All acacia leaves? Yeah. How many wandering traders have I killed? I don't know. Many. In this world, probably upwards of... maybe over 100 to 120. I don't know. Goodbye, Lucifer. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't know. Beat the game in 12 hours, 22 minutes, 54 seconds. Let's go. That's impressive. I play on Bug Rock. Yeah, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Welcome back, Hakeem. I will be ending stream though, so you can check. By the way, I know. But if I'm literally ending stream, so I don't really just want to go into the settings, analytics, and go find it. I'll check for that next stream, and I'll have that written down for you. But all right, guys, I'm gonna end stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, tomorrow's another day. Whether today was good or bad, tomorrow can only get better. It always gets better. All right, everybody. I will see you all next time.